Now we'll talk about giving too much of information. This is the other point why I have seen most of the candidates, they get rejected. Most of the visa get rejected is, giving too much of information about themselves. It is not necessary to give too much of information. Let's say suppose the place of work where you are going to go and work. It is not necessary to tell them everything. Okay, what you are going to eat, what you are going to do, A, B, C, D, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay, so don't give any information much more needed than what need to be present to the counselor in regard to your job, in regard to your personal biodata, okay, in regard to the achievements that you may have in coming days in that country. Many times a candidate just may go on and say, just go and, talk about, yes, I'm going to go in this company, I'm going to work here, and then I want to become a manager, I want to become a supervisor, I want to leave this company and, seek for a better opportunity and better life. See, this is an additional information, unnecessary information that is given to the counselor. Okay, so please understand, don't give a less information and don't give a more information which need to be presented at that moment before the counselor. Okay. Well, many times there are times that when the candidate they are giving an insufficient answer to the client. Okay, insufficient answer to the client means you're not giving the full answer to the client. Okay. A client may be asking you, so how will you go from your country to that country? How? Okay, so let's give an example. If a client is asking you, how will you go from India to Poland or France? Okay, I'll just give you an example of Poland. So let's say how will you go from India to Poland? Now you need to give all the answers there. Okay. Your flight details you need to give. From Delhi, you will have a flight from Mumbai. From the Mumbai, then you will be having a transaction in Frankfurt, and from the Frankfurt, you will be getting down to Warsaw, and from Warsaw, then you will be going to your accommodation address. Okay, the full answer need to be given. Okay, you just can't live on the halfway, saying that. Madam, I'll board a flight from Delhi to Warsaw. No, that is an incorrect answer. So many times, a candidate is not providing the full answer or the full information to the client. That is why the visa gets rejected. What makes a visa get rejected? That is being overconfident during the interview. Many times I have seen a lot of the candidates, they become overconfident with the answer. Being overconfident with with oneself is not hearing the question to the full. Many times a candidate will answer to the interviewer before even the question has been questioned to him. Okay, so that is being overconfident. Okay, and the other thing is when a candidate expresses himself more than what he ought to show or express in regard to the job that he may be doing at the present. Okay, showing himself more or expressing himself more than what he is capable of. Okay, so that is overconfident. Okay, basically the overconfidence level is seen in a candidate when a candidate does not hear the question properly. Okay, maybe let's say a client is asking you, so what will be your salary? Now the question is only what will be your salary. The other part of the question is maybe what will be your salary per month or per hour. The question may continue, but before the question is completed, a candidate may say, oh, my salary will be ABC. Okay, so I have seen a lot of the candidates, they are very good, very smart, but they have not got the visa till this date. They are rejected almost 5 to 7 times. They already have a sponsor letter from the company stating that we need this candidate in our country, but still the counselor does not give them the visa. Why? Because of their overconfidence. These candidates, they have come to me and they, they inquire with me, brother, why don't we get the visa? Because, we are giving a right answer, we have all the documents, everything is fine, there is no problem with the documents, but still we are getting rejected. Rejection on rejection, we are not getting a visa. Why? And when they were talking to me, I could understand and I could feel that overconfidence level in them. Okay, so please understand, please don't be overconfident. It is good to be confident, it is good to be smart. You need to be smart and you need to be confident when you are talking to the client. But please don't be overconfident, expressing more than what you need to in any area of your life or in any area of the question that the client is asking to you. Okay? Please understand, don't be disrespectful to the counselor. And being disrespectful to the counselor is through your body language. Okay? Many times a counselor may be asking you a question and you don't bother even to answer that question. Many times a counselor is talking over some topic to you, or they are passing on some information to you, and then you become disrespectful, interrupting them while they are answering. So this is how a disrespectful attitude is shown to the counselor. Okay? So please don't do that. It is very important is that most of the candidates, they are ineffective in their communication. It is very important to develop your communication skill. Okay, many times I've heard from a lot of people, if you want to develop your communication skill, read newspaper, watch TV, English, ABCD. That is only going to help you with theoretical knowledge. But you want a practical knowledge. If you want to have a practical knowledge, then communicate. Communicate, have circles, good friends of circles around you, okay, and then communicate on some topic with them. Just have some topic in your mind that you can share with them, that you can communicate on that, and make your communication skill better. Once you make your communication skill better, it will be effective. And effectiveness of your communication will not come until and unless you make your communication better. So it is very important to make a communication better. Okay, talking on some topic at the right time on the right point, just not blah blah blah. The blah blah is not going to help you out. Okay, and if your English is not good, you are not effective in your English communication, then please attend some classes. There are a lot of classes nowadays where you can attend to, okay, and get your grammar good, okay, and learn some skill of communication from that. Okay, that is going to help you, and it is very, very important. And the pro tips that I'm going to give you now is, you have to understand that when you are sitting with a counselor, okay, please understand that the counselor who is taking your interview, they are psychologists. They understand you. They understand what is going through your mind. Because just imagine a counselor, hardly you sit before them 5 to 10 minutes and they hardly ask you 10 to 15 questions, and on that basis they give you a visa and they reject you. So do you think these people are fools? No. They are not fools. Okay? And according to my experience for the last 15 to 16 years now, I'm telling you that the things that is going on the back of the counselor, that defines your visa. Okay? And regarding that, I'll be making one more video. I'm not going to finish with this because it's going to be very long. And the next video I'm going to talk about is the mind of the counselor. And do watch that video and you will understand what goes through the mind of a counselor when a candidate is sitting before them. Okay, and if you watch that video and if you catch the points that I'll give there, I'm giving you assurance 99.9% you'll get a visa. Okay, my success rate with my candidates are 99.9%. Okay, so that is the same thing, what I'll be telling you people. Because as far in the days and the years of my life where I've seen most of the candidates when they get rejected with embassy, I have seen this. like why candidates get rejected. Okay, and this is what I have found. The mind of the counselor. Okay, the mind of a counselor is very different. It's not like you're talking to a friend or some interviewer. No, it is very different. So I'll talk about that, the mind of a counselor. Okay, and it's really gonna help you people. So stay tuned for my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you, and stay safe and stay good.